Here's my style formula. I sew the pieces that are worth the effort. You know, the fabulous prints and your favorite colors that you can't find in the stores. And I buy the pieces to make those things work. A silk blouse with a colorful statement skirt, a knit blazer with that showstopper dress, pants, because perimenopause does not care about my sewing plans, and my homemade tops deserve way better than just jeans. It's not cheating. It's my style strategy, and I'm not apologizing for it. And if you think you need to have an entire me made wardrobe to be proud of what you make and wear it out in public, think again. And stay tuned because I'm taking you through exactly how I put it all together. Hi, I'm Tony, and this is So Lounge. Thanks to Quince for sponsoring this video. Now, today I'm going to be taking you through my personal style and how I put things together. And I'm so excited to have partnered with Quince to show you some of their beautiful basic styles that go well with my showstopper pieces. The fabrics are just incredible. They totally blew my mind. Let's start with what I'm wearing. This black tank top is from Quince. It looks like my usual black tank top, but this one is a cotton modal blend. So it's 50% organic cotton, 50% modal, which we know is a regenerated cellulose fiber. It is mixed with cotton, which makes the cotton a lot softer than it would normally be, but still maintains the breathability of the fabric. I love a good black t-shirt, as you know, and this one is super soft and much lighter weight than the usual black t-shirt that I wear, which is also very slowly wearing out. It has a really nice double stitched hem on the sleeve and on the front of the shirt. This is how long it is. I have it French tucked just to make it a little cooler looking than this, but if you like a little bit longer t-shirt, this is perfect for tucking in or French tucking, as is my preference. This is a size medium, which is generally the size I wear. It does have a little bit of ease in it, so it's not super fitted. So if you usually wear a medium, you want something tighter, go with a small. But for me, this is kind of what I like. It kind of skims my body, doesn't show off the lumps and bumps, and it is very flattering. I also love the scoop neck, which is a really pretty detail. There is a rib band up here with another row of stitching, and it goes with my entire look as usual. Because let's face it, I really don't want to sew a black t-shirt. I mean, I've talked about it, but it's just kind of boring, and I'd rather spend my time sewing something that was bright and colorful in a fabric that I can't just find online or in a store. This is the black silk tank from Quince. It is 100% silk. It is washable. That makes it even more awesome. I would say this fabric is probably a lightweight satin. Since it is silk, it is more fluid than if it was a polyester satin, but that's kind of what makes it so awesome. It has a beautiful kind of piped edging around the neck and the sleeve, a rolled hem, and the best part is I didn't have to sew it because this is not a fabric I would choose to sew, but it is a fantastic feeling fabric. It is super lightweight. I think it's a very pretty cut. This is a large, so this is a little bit bigger than what I would normally wear. I did get it in a medium initially, and then it was just a little too tight through the bust to make it comfortable for me to wear. But it's a little bit loose. It has a nice V in the front, and it's just a nice neckline without like showing a whole bunch of cleavage, which is something I appreciate. I have it paired with a waxed African cotton. This is 100% cotton plus wax, and you can see how I tried to match this big bold stripe as best as I could. I think I did a pretty good job. I have some fun summer wedges on. Since we are doing this more as a style video, I figured I'd put on a style show, as Grandma liked to say, and kind of show you how I would put this all together. I do have some accessories to go with this as well. I found this really pretty amethyst and turquoise necklace that I just happen to have in my stash. One thing about always sewing with the same colors that you like and buying everything in the same colors that you like, everything always matches. It works great. We have two different earring options today. We have this big jade kind of earring, and then I have a small amethyst earring. Let's try them out, see which one we like best. That's the go big or go home, and this is a little bit more subtle. I think today I'm feeling the go big or go home for a complete look. Next up, we have these really cute Ripstop pants. Ripstop is a type of fabric, and when you look at it, you can see there is a little like square pattern on it. That's just the way it's woven to prevent it from ripping. It literally stops ripping, so this is not something you can tear on grain. These are some kind of cargo style drawstring pants, 100% cotton. I really like these pants. They are a mid-rise, and they have a drawstring, but they also have a fly front with a zipper, and they are very sporty and cute. I like that they have like these extra little pockets, but on the back they have a welt pocket, and then they also have a zip welt pocket. So if I was doing something like going to a concert and I didn't want to carry a wallet, I could put some ID and cash, credit cards down here in this pocket, and be good to go. So they do have these side pockets as well. This fabric is just really beautiful. That is one thing that has completely impressed me by all of these garments from Quince, is that the fabric quality is not what you're finding in stores these days. Let's face it, everything is synthetic. It's mostly polyester. It's very, very cheap feeling. And this is fantastic. I mean, the quality of these fabrics, we're talking like $17 to $22 a yard if you were going to make these pants. And not having to make them is an added bonus, because let's face it, I'm in perimenopause. I know I talk about this all the time, but it really affects my sewing, because right now I have all this extra weight around my middle, and I do not feel like making pants that aren't going to fit, because when I sew something, I want it to last for several years. Which brings me to the top. This is a top that I made a couple of years ago. It is a basic, tank kind of pattern. I actually had started out making a different tank that did not work, and then I had to Franken fabric this together to make this fit and make it fit the pattern. And I think it turned out really well. It is a great top. I made this in, I want to say 2021, but maybe early 22. And I like my clothes to last. So if I'm going to make the effort to make something and make it fit the way that I want and use a fabulous statement fabric, I don't want to have to like go back and alter it or change it at some point in the future. It's just not my style, so that's why I'm not making pants right now. And these Quince pants are the perfect solution to my no sewing pants dilemma. That's not really a dilemma. It's just what's going on now. These are the shortest length that these pants come in. So that's one thing I also really liked. The pants come in different lengths. So if you hate hemming ready to wear like I do, and you're 5'5", these pants work great because they hit me right at the ankle. I am 5'5". I threw these on with some platform flip-flops, but you can see that they're a really good length for a summer pant, and they're very comfortable. They're straight leg, but they're still flattering. They're not like tapered, which is another thing I don't like. But these are super, super comfortable. They look very cute with some flip-flops. It's kind of a sporty look. Let's see, what was I gonna wear with this? Oh, I was gonna wear this fun necklace, which I think kind of brought the whole outfit together. There we go. These pants are a slate gray, and then some of the leaves on this necklace are also slate gray. And then I was going to put my hoop earrings back on to complete the ensemble. And this would be a great outfit to just wear to, run errands on a Saturday afternoon, hit the farmer's market. The pants are just gorgeous. I mean, they fit really well for being ready to wear, which I was very surprised by. And then they also have this elastic drawstring waist in addition to the button and zipper closure, which makes them a little bit more adjustable and forgiving at this stage in life. But I really just like them. I think they just look really good. And I think we've talked about how I am not a pants person. I'm more of a skirt and dress person. So for me to like pants, they gotta be some good pants. But I'm looking forward to wearing these as the summer progresses. Ah, summer, where would we be without linen pants? Sad and miserable, which is where I've been, because the one attempt I made were way too big, and my sister ended up getting another pair of linen pants. These are 100% flax from Europe, woven into this gorgeous lightweight linen. These pants are just so beautiful. First of all, like the shape is great. They are classic body skimming linen pants. The flax is just absolutely gorgeous. The quality of this fabric is amazing. It is so beautiful. I mean, this is probably like at least $24 a yard quality linen. It's just beautiful. There's a kind of a racing stripe down the side that is the same color as the pants, so it's not noticeable, but it's a really cool detail to add in. The top is a wide drawstring with elastic, so also very forgiving, kind of holds in the tummy section a little bit. There are some pockets here on the side. On the back, we have a double welt pocket. I did not cut them open because I think they will look prettier if I just leave them sewn shut. Linen does have a tendency to kind of stretch out once you wear it. So I'm going to leave those pockets alone because I don't want anything to droop back here. I'm not saying it'll do this, but you never know. And linen does have its own characteristic, one of which is that it wicks away moisture and helps with airflow. So that's another reason to have some gorgeous loose-fitting linen pants for the summer. This doesn't look very exciting, does it? No, because this is just a Gap tank top and nothing special. But once I pair it with this fabulous linen jacket blouse that I made a couple of years ago, it looks pretty fantastic, doesn't it? I mean, like, I'm ready to go. I think my husband should take me out again tonight because I look so fantastic. Here's the thing. Having some ready-to-wear that fits you well, that is equally gorgeous fabric to what you pay money for to sew up yourself, is 100% worth it. I have not been shopping in forever because I found that the quality of clothing and fabric has really, really gone down in the last 6 years, and I just don't want to spend money on it. But these pants and this fabric is so gorgeous, and it looks great with my expensive linen that I bought. This is a Japanese linen. It is in a chino print, and I think this was $30 a yard when I bought it a few years ago. But it looks great with these pants, and the pants are of the same quality. And that's what makes this so great, is that, you know, your clothes still look all the same quality, and you're not spending a ton of money, because that's the beauty of Quince. It is, you know, direct from the manufacturers, beautiful quality linen pant that's ready to wear, that is of the same quality that I bought and made myself. So that's just another thing that is, I just really was impressed by, is just how really high quality the fabrics are that are making this ready to wear, because it's not the kind of thing that you're going to find in the store these days. Let's keep doing the style show. I have these fun earrings. These are some bijou that I got. They're just pretty, and I think they go with this look. But wait till you see the necklace pairing that I have. So this is just really fun. It kind of makes the outfit a little bit fancier. It would look so much better if the mic wasn't here, but I need something. So this is my full-on outfit. I am ready to hit the town now. Perfect outfit for summer. Dinner with friends on a patio if you live somewhere where it's still cool enough to eat outside. We're quickly closing the window on that opportunity here in Houston. I just think this is super fun. It just looks comfortable and casual, but really put together, which is something that jeans can't do. This outfit has a completely different vibe when I wear it with my denim capri pants, which is what I usually throw on with this jacket and tank top. It just looks more put together. It just looks more professional. And not that I need to be professional when I go out to dinner, but it just looks like I'm polished, I'm ready, it's very intentional looking. And I think that's one thing that, you know, I'm really excited about these new pieces, working them into the wardrobe for a different kind of more intentional look. This is my fun knit keyboard dress that I made to wear to Vid Summit last year. I'm very proud of the way I got all the keyboards matching up so the black stripes stay even throughout. You can see that if you look closely. I worked really hard to pattern match the fabric. The thing about Texas and going to conferences is that it's hot outside. And then once you get into a conference, it's really, really cold inside. So I usually throw like a kind of long sweater over this outfit. but it doesn't look really cool and it does not look super put together. So I've not really loved it. So I found this fabulous knit blazer. I decided this was what I needed to improve the look of this outfit and make it a little bit more professional, especially with these hot pink heels. So this is the kind of thing that I would totally wear to teach at the Original Sewing and Quilting Expo, which is coming up in August or late July, beginning of August in Dallas. And so this will be an outfit I wear. Whether or not the pink heels make the cut for the actual teaching part remain to be seen. But for now, I think they look super cute with this outfit. This is 100% cotton knit from Quince. It has bracelet length sleeves. There are some beautiful patch pockets on it. It is a very thin rib knit. So it is soft, but it kind of just gives a different look than like throwing on a shapeless sweater. It has these really beautiful lapels. I was gonna put like some of my fun sewing pins on, but the lapels are actually thick and very structured, and my pin shafts are a little too short. So I'm gonna have to find something else to make this look a little bit fancier. But let me grab some fun earrings over here. I thought these would be fun with this look. Big silvery disc hoops, sort of big circles. I guess they're circles. And then because, you know, I'm going to wear this to an expo for sewing, I have my fun tape measure bracelet, which I also wear this when I go to Vid Summit because, you know, it's like how I represent my sewing creators must represent. So this is kind of how I would style this. It's a boxy knit blazer, but it's like just a great length. It just hits below my hip. It looks great with my skirt. It just adds like a little bit more of a professional look, which I do want when I am teaching. And I think it's still fun and festive, but not too much. You know, it's not too serious. It's not like, you know, a suit for work or anything like that, because it's still very soft and rib knit, but it's just sewn very well. And it's like, this is not something I think I could make happen this way. The fabric is just a beautiful weight. It is finished very, very nicely. And then, you know, the lapel part of it, I don't think I could make this happen in knit myself. I just don't think it would work. But it is beautiful. It lays very nice and form fits more than, say, a structured jacket would. I think you'd then have a little bit more of sizing. This is a medium. Everything I have shown you so far, with the exception of the silk tank, has been a size medium. And I'm pretty standard. Medium is like an 8 to 10 size range, which is what I wear in most of my other ready-to-wear. I'm more of a size 10 actually, so the medium fits very comfortably and it's not too big, but it has a nice amount of ease in it. So it just gives you like a really great look. And it's giving me a little bit more warmth without being like super heavy duty with a lining and everything else. It is unlined. The seams are all serged on the inside. And it's very nice. I mean, and patch pockets are really beautiful. They're kind of roomy. So if I wanted to, you know, put a pen in there or, you know, some business cards, they wouldn't really be noticeable because it's a nice roomy pocket. If you're one of those people who wanted to see how this top looked after the French seams video, you're welcome. Here you go. This is the French seams Trina Turk voile fabric project from not too long ago. And I did make it with the full length sleeve minus the cuff. And then I put elastic in it. And I think I like them better if it's like just up at the top of my forearm. I have not sewn the elastic together because I wasn't sure how tight it needed to be to achieve this look, but I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I like that one. I have paired this with some gorgeous double gauze pants from Quince. These are also organic cotton. They're just divine. What can I say? These are, the gauze is actually nicer than the gauze from a video a few weeks ago with the navy one that I got at Joann's. This is a lot lighter weight. It just has a very soft structure. And, you know, drawstring elastic waist, again, super comfortable. And these are in the shortest length that they have. I don't like hemming to begin with. If you're with me, let me know in the comments. This is the look. I think it looks really fun and summery and gorgeous. Let me add my fancy earrings to complete the overall vibe of it. These are some fancy kind of dangly earrings. I think these are from Peru, but I got them in Austin back in the day. That just kind of completes the whole look. It's just great. It's summer. It's 100% cotton on the top and on the bottom. It's got some nice ease in it, nice ease in these pants. And they are just really beautifully made. These do not have pockets on the back. They're totally smooth on the back, which is totally fine because I'm not going to put anything in pockets on my butt anyway. And yeah, they're just gorgeous. I can't wait to wear out this outfit, frankly, because I love this top. I love this fabric. When I found the pants in this color, I was like, oh, it's close. It's the same kind of vibe of color, but not too matchy-matchy. I showed it to Dan and I go, what do you think about these pants with this fabric? Because I had not made the top yet. And he goes, I think it looks good. So let me know if you agree. I think it's pretty fabulous, and I do like it with these cork wedge sandals, which, as I mentioned, are my go-to summer shoe. The thing about gauze is it is naturally crinkly. Even though I iron these pants, gauze just naturally has this crinkly look. It's the way it's woven. And the best part about that is that even if you wear them, you don't have to keep ironing them before you wear them every time, because they're supposed to look comfortable and slightly weathered. And these just are just beautiful. I mean, I can't say enough about the quality. The cotton is, this is Trina Turk fabric going with these double gauze pants. Same quality. Like, it feels like the same quality when I'm wearing it. It looks like the same quality when I'm showing it off to you. And they're just very well made. They're as well made as I could have made them should I have chosen to make pants. But, I think it's easier to just buy some pants, make the statement piece, spend the time doing the sewing that really gets me excited, and then pair it with something that looks like I made it too, but I did not. Actually, this whole outfit looks like it's ready to wear. I'm pretty sure if I wear this out, nobody will even ask me if I made this top, because it just looks that good. And that's kind of fun too, is when nobody knows, because your sewing is just that fancy. I think the French seams did it for me though. I think that's what really sealed the deal on this. Here's the thing. You don't have to sew everything to feel good about what you're wearing. Save your time and energy for those pieces that light you up, the ones that spark joy, the ones that express your personal creative style, those bold prints and colors that only you would wear. You know the ones I'm talking about. And leave the rest of it to Quince, because with basics this good, you're not settling. You're getting natural fibers like European linen, organic cotton, and 100% mulberry silk at a fraction of retail prices. And these fabrics are so beautiful that linen, ripstop, and double gauze, let alone the silk satin, would cost way more if you went shopping at a high-end fabric store. Quince uses quality fabrics in classic styles season after season. That's how you supplement your handmade pieces with ready-to-wear and feel confident about your choices. All of the links are in the description below, or you can scan this QR code to shop the pieces that I picked up from Quince. With free shipping and 365 days for returns, you just can't go wrong. And shopping these links helps support my channel and bring you more great content like this. If you want to learn more about fabrics and garment construction and how you can avoid the rookie mistake of choosing the wrong fabric for your next sewing project, you totally want to check out this video coming up next. I know you're going to love it, and I'll see you over there.